All right, joining us now to discuss, ranking member for the House Judiciary Committee and author of Do What You Said You Would Do, Congressman Jim Jordan. Congressman, I know you and other members of the committee there were pressing the Attorney General about comparing parents who were involved and interested in what was going on in local school boards to domestic terrorists. What is your concern in how this may play out? Because he keeps saying, no, that's only if there's violence. No, that doesn't mean domestic terrorism. Why is this important?
Well, what he didn't tell you in that answer he gave in the Senate Judiciary Committee hearing today is he didn't tell you that the only reason he did the memo was because of the school board's letter to the President of the United States. That was the catalyst. That was his only evidence, because we asked him that question. Was there any evidence, any data that you used to make this decision to do this? The only evidence was the school board's letter that they've now apologized for actually sending. They apologized in one paragraph 2 times. You never see that. We regret and apologize for the letter. We apologize for the strain this has caused you at local school boards. So much strain that you've had now the State of Ohio School Boards Association pulled out of this organization, as have other school board associations in several other states. So this is the concern, the chilling impact this will have on First Amendment activity of moms and dads showing up at a school board meeting saying, we don't like this racist, hate America curriculum taught to our students, taught to our kids. That's what this is about. And the fact that he won't rescind it, which is frankly the only right thing to do, I think is very troubling. And we're going to keep, every single Republican, Bob, on our committee signed a letter to the Attorney General yesterday asking him to rescind this memo. I'm so glad that Senator Grassley asked him that same question. It's unfortunate that he gave the wrong answer.
Yeah, and Senator Tom Cotton actually said that he should resign today. Do you think that he should do that?
I think he should rescind the letter. I don't like the decisions he's making in the Justice Department. We know how political this Justice Department has become. I mean, remember, a few months ago, Joe Biden criticized the Georgia election law changes that are going to firm up the integrity of their elections. And what happened after Joe Biden's criticism? A few months later, the Justice Department sues the state of Georgia. Joe Biden criticized the pro-life law in the state of Texas. And what happened 8 days after that? The Justice Department sues Texas. What happened in this situation? A political organization, left-leaning political organization, writes a letter to the president. Looks like there was coordination on the front end before that letter was written between the School Boards Association and the White House. They write a letter 5 days later. The memorandum comes from the Attorney General doing exactly what the left-wing political organization asked to be done. And now that organization took an unprecedented step. I've never seen this happen in my time at D.C. They apologized 24 hours after our hearing last week. 24 hours later, they apologized, and yet he won't rescind it. So this is how political the Justice Department's become, and that's why Senator Cotton said what he did.
Okay, let's get your reaction to this. Mr. Garland asked why he hasn't looked into the 2020 BLM riots. This was his response.
Have you issued a memorandum like your October 4th memorandum about the Black Lives Matter riots from last summer?
You're talking about the summer of 2020? In the summer of 2020, there
were a lot of crimes committed. People haven't been
there were
charged
a lot
for
of
crimes yet.
prosecutions, and they were under the previous administration.
Your response.
Well, yeah, remember what happened in the city of Portland? There was over a 100-day siege on the federal court building there, on federal property. So it would seem to me, based on all the $2 billion worth of damage done in the summer of 2020, why in the world wouldn't we have a similar memorandum sent to all U.S. attorneys, all 94 judicial districts around the country, like we had relative to this school board issue?
Right.
Makes no sense to me. And I think, again, that was the reason you saw Senator Cotton ask that important question.
Yeah. I want to ask you, though, before we run out of time, about your new book. We said it's called Do What You Said. Let's see. Do What You Said You Would Do. So what is it about?
Well, it's about the Freedom Caucus. It's about the investigations we were involved in. We spent a lot of time with talking about sort of behind the scenes, working with President Trump, who more than any president, certainly in our lifetimes, did what he said he would do. And that's why so many Americans so appreciate the things he was able to get done. I think your viewers will enjoy the read. We take them behind the scenes. We get into the impeachment investigation and a whole lot more.
Yeah, good luck on the book. We got 10 seconds. What's the football behind you? What is it?
Oh, that's one from Herschel Walker. He gave it to me a long time ago.
Very nice. And he may be running for office down in Georgia, it looks like.
And the Wilson plant was in our old district. It's in Ohio, just outside the district I now get the privilege of representing.